Whatever.
Miss Rosestone,
What?
are you busy with something?
Very much so, yeah.
Oh, well,
What do you want?
nothing. I just saw you and wanted to speak. Nothing in particular.
I'm a little bit busy. I'll speak another time.
Right.
Rabbit's busy staring at me.
He has a bit of a problem with that, yes.
He also has a problem with killing me, but, you know.
I'm sorry?
He has a problem with killing me. He did that not too long
When?
ago. I don't know, when you were off busy, he chased me down and killed me. Tried to talk it out. People told me to try and talk things out. Tried. And he just killed me, so. I'm busy.
I'm going to go put my fist in his face now.
Good luck. This house bed. Chickens are still here. Well, if Hal's not gonna stay here, I'm not gonna stay here either. Ugh. Whatever. Let me in. Take what's important and just go. Don't have the energy for this. It's unbelievably consistent. Hmm. 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 I'll take all of that with me.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. What's up with you?
Nothing. Just thinking about what I can possibly do with all these books. I've been searching, and nothing.
You not found any more yet? No?
No.
Maybe it was a one-off.
One of three. I can't imagine it'd be a one-off.
Maybe...
Gotta be more of them hiding around here somewhere.
Maybe the humans are taking them.
If they had, I would hope they'd be comfortable enough with me to say, hey, we have this.
I mean... Comfortable with you and actually embracing you are two very different things, and,
I haven't been embraced in a very long time. I don't expect them to as well.
I mean...
Oh, do you have the dress that I...
yeah.
This is...
Yeah, I'll put it
The
upstairs for
dried
you.
blood is getting to be disconcerting.
I'll put it upstairs for you. There you go. Just do one of those.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I might not put it on right now. There's somewhere I have to be, and I want to be. Well, it's better to keep my everything a little more inconspicuous.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Use it. Well, wear it when you're ready. I'd love to see you in it. You look great.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Cheer up. Everything's gonna be so okay. You'll find those books, I promise. There's anyone here who can find it, it's you. I believe in you.
I found the first one.
You can find all of them.
I hope so.
You'll be able to.
This might be redundant of me to ask, but do you think it's possible that we can all get out of here alive?
All is a hard bracket. I don't think all of us can. I know Rabbit said that Rabbit's not going to let me live after killing me. Rabbit won't let me leave, so it's probably going to come down to me or him if he has it his way. And I don't know. I don't know how other people feel.
I talked to Rabbit and Erebus. At the very least, I know that all they've said is if they attack us, we'll defend ourselves. So as long as nobody attacks them anymore, as long as people can keep their claws sheathed.
My claws were already sheathed. I already sheathed my claws. I even tried to do what you guys always say, and I tried to talk it out with Rabbit. I said, we can talk about this, we can deal with it the mature way. Rabbit said, nope, I don't think so, and just went choo 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 with an axe. Like, choo on my head. That wasn't very, peaceful of them.
Your head? Hold on.
There's not a wound there. I'm a vampire. We don't scar.
I suppose we don't.
It just lowered me to complete starvation. Listen, the people you care about, focus on getting those guys out. If everybody focuses on getting the people they care about out, then everybody should be able to, because everybody cares about somebody else here. I don't think there's anybody here outside of myself that falls under the bracket of having no one that cares for them. So I think the majority of people are making it out.
Is it so bad that the people I care about just happens to be everybody? Even if I don't agree with people, even if I think that things that people are doing wrong, I still care.
It's not inherently a bad thing to care about everybody. But you have to remember that wearing your heart on your sleeve like that and being open for everybody to just impact you emotionally is kind of what leads to only you truly being hurt. There's people here that aren't good people, and there's people that don't actually deserve your care, and I'm not going to sit here and argue with you over who is and who isn't. It's not my place to. But not everybody here is somebody that would use your kindness correctly. There's a lot of people here that would be willing to throw you under the bush because it benefits them. And as much as you should, as endearing as it is that you care about everybody, and how, no matter how sweet you truly are for it, not everybody else here is as made of sugar as you are.
It's ironic you say that.
Is it?
Well, not like that. Not like that. It's when you were. I've been a pawn my entire life, Rena.
She's got so many more books now.
I came here in hopes of reclaiming myself, of not being used.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was used again. I was turned specifically because I was smart and because I was friends with Haley. A pawn in somebody else's war.
But that doesn't mean you need to remain as that. You can stay exactly as you are. You can remain as sweet as you are. You can remain as sweet as you are with your mindset, and you can go about it however you'd like. No matter how much pressure they put on you, you're your own person. As long as you don't be a hypocrite about it, do what you need. You don't need to do what they say. I've said this exact same thing to Teddy, and as the person who turned Teddy, I get the say in that. Nobody should boss you two around, and as much as I would prefer to just use my claws and get out as quick as possible, I would never force you two to do that.
I sincerely hope you don't have to use your claws anymore.
So do I.
I'm gonna go out looking again.
Okay. I wish you good luck. I'm sure you'll be successful.
I'll try. That's all I can do.
It is. But you do it very, very well. Goodbye, Enda. Great, and nobody should come down this way. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Erebus.
Hi.
You're not gonna attack me, are you?
No. No. No,
You're
I
not
won't.
gonna destroy my things?
What? No, I'm just...
What are you here for? What are you... You collecting
mining.
stuff?
Yeah, I'm just mining.
Is there a chance I can join you?
I mean, if you want.
I kind of need to. I
Why?
see. I needed stuff just in general, really, and then I've just came up to Rabbit and Charlotte burning down my house, so I'm gonna need more stuff
Yeah, I saw that.
for a house.
That was Rabbit?
Mm-hmm. Standing proudly in front of it.
Huh.
You're wearing those shoes.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I just didn't think you'd, be wearing them after everything, really.
They're nice shoes.
Yeah, and they look great on you. I'm glad that you're wearing them.
Thanks. Can't see very well down here.
I don't have anything to make torches. I wish I could help you.
I only have one. Is that...
Maybe use it sparingly? Break it and place it?
Maybe. I don't know how Rabbit can tell whether they're actual bats or not. I just...
No, those ones aren't any of us. We don't waste that in a cave.
Hmm.
Here you go.
Actually, I do have some sticks. I can.
Make some more so you can see. Must be awfully dark for you. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Is that one of the things that you
One of the things we what?
vampires can do?
See in the dark? Yeah, I can see everything. I can see all the way over there to all the way over there. Can even see how many bats are around us right now. You seemed pretty interested in learning about that last time we spoke.
Yeah, why? Is that...
Just because if you wanted to know all about it, it's not, it's just a bat. If you wanted to know about it, you have a chance to now. I don't mind talking to you about what we do, what we are.
Sure.
Okay. Well, this bat really wants to be suspicious. Oh, stop. Stop outrunning me. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. It's just a bat.
I was just making sure.
It's just...
paranoid.
I can tell. It's just a bat. See when they go like this, when they move like this consistently, that's typically a bat. That's how those guys tend to go. They go back on themselves a lot. Vampires don't. Ahem.
So...
Yeah?
Why does... What does it give you?
What does being a
Oh my
vampire
God.
give me? Do you have a bucket? I can get some water and jump down here.
Yeah.
There you go. Being a vampire means that you can hit these guys like this when they come to attack someone you're having a civilized conversation with. It gives you claws, it gives you fangs. It means you can drink blood and you can be fully, you know, fully regenerated from it. It can help you when you feel injured. It can go in place of food. We do quite a bit.
Haven't really heard much about vampires.
You might want to
Makes it
move.
sound bad.
There isn't anything bad about it. We can also go in between those beacons when they are red. That's why I wanted to have it for ease of traveling around. It means that you can travel really, really quickly. You can go
Then why
invisible.
Why are people so against it? If it's so...
Being a vampire?
So, why are people so against it?
They're against it because it typically, from what I believe, Rabbit and Haley particularly believe, is that you have to be killed for it. They believe that you have to be brutally murdered for it. Well, when I've spoken to the other vampires, they described it as just a transitional period. You lose the human life to gain a vampire one. It's like magic. It's a cost of magic. To me personally, I believe that this is so pretty. I believe the cost is worth it because you can, you can lunge really fast. You can turn into a bat. You can live forever. You can only truly be killed by a stake to the heart. You can do a lot.
Ender said the only way out was to turn all the humans. Do you think that's true?
I think it makes sense. When you really sit back and look at it, you can't really undo what has been done to the vampires. There's not a backwards option. It's one way forward. It's a one-way road. You can't, fix it, as some people seem to call it. So, it seems realistically...
Ender found a book.
Yes, Ender's just told me that Ender hasn't found anything similar since. And it's been a while. Ender's losing hope to even find any, and even then, who's to say if it's actually true? I mean, I'd assume if there was a way to undo it, the two people who came here already vampires would have known about it. They're both, as far as I'm aware, quite old. They would know.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't place any money on that being correct. Right now, I believe the correct way is we either have to kill all of you or turn all of you, and I know what I'd prefer to do to most of you. So...
I don't even know why you would want to go back, from what I've heard.
I wouldn't go back. They couldn't convince me to go back. I wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna be like you.
You want to be like me?
Yeah.
You want to be a vampire?
I'm sick of being scared.
Is this you asking?
Yes.
I can turn you. But just...
Will they get mad?
The other vampires made an agreement to not... to not turn anybody. And then Lisette turned Malcolm. So... I don't care if they get mad. I already turned Teddy. I know how to. And I'd happily turn you, too. If that's...
Does it hurt?
Yeah. Quite a bit. It feels like you're dying. I believe your heart has to stop for a second for it to fully process.
Uh-huh.
There's either the very brutal and painful way of clawing you to death to get it, or to drink from you.
You can drink from me.
Okay. If you truly know that this is what you want, I will. But that means you have to trust me. I've been yelled at about my responsibility with Teddy before, and for not taking it seriously, and if I turned you, you are now my responsibility too. I need you to trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
I trust you.
Over here. There.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Come in here.
In here? Why?
Just in case they start coming. They have a tendency to.
Oh.
But a bit of privacy is pretty important. Dig out that way. Okay. Remember to keep your voice down. Every vampire gets notice when there is a new vampire. They get a sense to their location. We just have to wait that sense out. That's all we have to do. They shouldn't be able
How
to find
long?
us here. Around 2 minutes. It shouldn't be too bad of a wait. Most of them hopefully won't even come. But just in case, keep digging, keep moving. They can't track us if we keep moving forward. You okay?
Someone coming.
Hello. What are you doing?
So, what was the reason for this turning?
He asked for it.
And you're just gonna give it to them willy-nilly like that?
Come this way. The reason for this turning was because apparently they've been told that the only way out is if we turn people.
Oh.
They want to get out, and honestly, Erebus was deeply enthusiastic about being turned previously. I just turned him down. But if it gets us out and we need to turn them, I'm very willing to do so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just please don't tell anyone yet. I don't want people to jump straight onto him. And I don't want people to jump straight onto me.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If people ask, just tell them there wasn't anything there. Please. I know there's no reason for you to do
Understood.
that, but I do so deeply appreciate it. I want to be able to look after him, and I don't feel like I can if everybody's, immediately bombarding him.
I don't know if I can promise that, though, so...
Promise that people won't bombard him?
No, keeping this thing a secret.
Just keep it a secret for as long as you can. I don't know if it'll be a secret in a week or however long, but just for now.
Okay.
Thank you. We do intend to tell people eventually. Are you going to try to find him?
I don't know where to go. right now.
This way. Out that way. Thank you, Ashley. Erebus! Erebus.
Is it safe?
It's safe. She said she won't tell anybody.
Who was it?
Ashley.
Okay. She won't tell anyone, does she know who?
I think she saw you, yes. I believe she had a good shot of us both. She just asked why.
Okay.
I told her that you asked. I told her what you explained to me and your reason for it and that you wanted it.
Okay.
She said that
Is it-
she'll keep it between us for now. I don't know if that's true. I don't know much of Ashley's character. I don't know. I don't know her too well, but all we can both do is hope.
Okay. No one else coming?
No one else. The notice is gone. They can't come this way. They can't feel the sensation to lead you out this way.
Okay.
For now, though, we should probably stay down here for a little bit.
Alright.
You don't want to be seen with me for a while. So just, I don't know, spend some time in here.
Okay.
You can dig it out if you'd like to. Make it a private space for when you want to talk about this stuff without anybody else nearby.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
The cave cannot scare you. It cannot get you. You are now a creature of the night, officially.
What if they tell other people? What if Rabbit finds out?
Do you think Rabbit would be angry at you for making your own choices?
I think Rabbit would be angry that it's you.
Don't tell him it's me. Besides, we were friends before Rabbit was even involved. I've classed you as a friend since close to day one. That's why it bothered me so much when you attacked me. I thought we were on better terms.
I'm so sorry for that. I'm still so sorry for that.
I know. I wouldn't have given you those shoes if I didn't think you were. I may talk a lot of bad things about you behind your back to frustrate Rabbit, but I don't mean a single word of it. I care about you.
You talked about me behind my back?
Not really. I mentioned your name to Rabbit when Rabbit was trying to rile me up. It was uncomfortably mutual. It should be fine. Are we building up a little bit? Make a nice little space?
Yeah.
That way at least it's somewhere away from town that me and you can go to without anybody else.
Yeah.
If Ashley keeps her promise... Oh my gosh, it's water. If Ashley keeps her promise, we should be able to stay hidden for a while and have somewhere to go. Where nobody but can bother us. That way, when you need me, you can meet me here. And if by any chance you tell Rabbit, and Rabbit doesn't react positively, come straight here and come find me. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. A safe zone, as you will.
I don't really have any materials right now.
Me neither. I appreciate your apology about attacking me.
I'm glad. I'm not really used to doing that.
Neither am I, but I appreciated the apology that you gave to me. It was very nice. And it means a lot. I'm sorry that I reacted so violently to killing you. I just...
No, I understand.
It just made me panic, because not too long before we'd, arrived, like, the day before, I'd been attacked on the road. And I've been jumpy ever since. So... I appreciate your efforts to make it right.
Were you attacked by?
I was attacked by some of the people that worked for the people I used to work for. They got notice of a bad thing that I did to somebody and were hunting me down for it. So, they tried to kill me. They killed my carriage driver, and they almost killed me. I just managed to run away in time. I think I've lost everything I could have ever possibly had from running away, but I have my life.
Okay. That's good.
It is good. I'm glad you feel that way. What about you?
What do you mean?
Tell me a little bit about you before you came here. If you're going to be somebody that I've turned, I kind of intend to keep you around. I don't intend to be bad at guiding you and being there for you.
I just lived out in the woods. It was just me and another family. And they had a son around my age, and I knew him quite well. We were close, and then one day he left and went off explore the world, and I didn't go with him.
Did you want to?
I regret it. That's why I'm here.
Oh, because you were
I was
looking
trying to go
for
to the
him.
city. Yeah, to see if anyone had heard of him, but I got stuck here.
I
Of course,
apologize.
I don't even know if he's at the city at this point. It's been 3 years.
3 years? Erebus.
Yeah.
You took your time.
I was scared. I didn't want to leave home.
Is that the only reason you were scared?
I didn't really have much outside of home. If I'd left, I lost everything.
Hmm. Well, I understand that. Did you... He was your friend, right? Is that what
Yeah.
you would refer to him as? And just
A
that?
friend?
Yeah. Is he just a friend? Or did you not leave because you may have, I don't know, felt a little less friend-like and more something else like?
Mm, he was a... I
Okay.
didn't...
Hmm?
I didn't hate him, if that's what you're asking.
No, no. Okay. I'm trying to... I grew up similarly with a girl. I grew up with her family being the ones that we worked for. We made them dresses, me and my mother. And me and that girl grew to have a very close relationship that was more tender than friendship. It was something that, when it came to light, they sent me away for.
Why would they send you away for that?
Because she was meant to be with a man. And I'm not a man.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you mean.
That's what I mean. So, it was in that way. I am just asking if it's not hatred, and if you're pursuing this person after 3 years of not even speaking to them and not knowing their whereabouts, it feels... I would only do such a thing if I felt the same way I did about that one girl. So, I'm just asking.
It's a lot to think about.
It is, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can't tell. Can it be the person to judge you for anything like that? But I don't know. Just if it is anything like that, I'm always here to be open to about it.
Guess I never saw that as a possibility.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? You're a noble.
No.
They'd never let
Just meant to
you.
marry a girl.
You were?
Yeah.
Were you happy about it?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, but many men do go off on adventures and leave their wives behind. I'm just asking.
She wasn't my wife yet.
So you broke off the engagement?
I ran away from the wedding.
Oh. Oh. You... Ah, I see. That... Honestly, you did what you had to. I'm glad that you ran away from it, if it led you to coming here despite being trapped here.
I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse.
Well, you now have a chance at pursuing that person and finding him. However, for however long you need to, you'd be able to find him much faster.
Yeah, but I don't have a time limit. He does.
What time limit?
Death? I can't
True, but
search forever.
you can't search forever, no. But you go to the town where you thought he was. You ask around. You ask the bats. You ask whatever other animals you can speak to. Somebody somewhere will have a general direction to lead you off to. It's always a lot easier to track people than you might believe. There's going to be people who would have seen him you'd find one of them and you can follow that trail. And you'd be able to find him later on. It might not be as fast as you want it to be, but you'd definitely be able to. And when you do, if you wanted to, you could give him the gift that you've been given. And then there is no time limit, is there?
Yeah.
It's quite romantic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so much.
It is.
Rabbit seems quite against it when Ender tried to speak to him.
Respectfully. What isn't Rabbit against?
I'm not sure.
Rabbit seems pretty consistently negative to me. And if there's anybody here who has a chance at possibly convincing him, it's you. Just don't.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen you two? I don't like Rabbit at all, but you two are pretty consistently together. And I personally wouldn't spend that much time with somebody. Whoa. I wouldn't spend that much time with somebody if I didn't really, really like them. I mean, somebody here that I've been very affectionate towards, and I haven't even spent that much time with them. So, I don't know. I believe that Rabbit sees you at the very least as a very, very good friend. Give it time. Give him time. Don't mention me. If you mention me, you're only going to make him angry. So unless your goal is to make him angry and put a target on my back, don't mention me.
Yeah. I don't plan on it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll go so well. I have faith in you to be able to at least make it seem like a sweeter deal. Maybe your friendship is enough to do that, if that's what you want to call it.
It's confusing now.
How so? That's confusing.
Just Rabbit reminds me a lot of my friend back home.
In the sense of his behavior, his physicality, or the way he makes you feel?
Last two.
I see. Well, give yourself a bit of time to process, obviously, everything with your other friend, but I don't know, maybe looking into your relationship with Rabbit as something a little different might bring both of you a bit of comfort, a bit of peace. If you both make each other happy, then no matter how much I personally dislike the guy, I'm sure it'll be good for both of you.
Yeah.
Do you need any blood?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give you that much. That should give you enough to stay stable but low, and me enough to keep going. Be very careful with it, though. Please. With the blood.
Why?
Because you can deny it all you want now, and you can deny it hard, but as soon as your eyes change colour because you've had too much blood at once, you can't. They will see it. So for your own sake, if you want to keep the secret, you need to be very careful with it. I know it tastes great, but you need to keep it slow until you're ready.
Well, apparently not all of it tastes great.
Well, no, yours is a little bit sour. A little bit, I say. I say as I lie. So, there's this thing, this very fun thing that happens, Erebus, when you turn someone. And I don't want to be transparent with you about it, because Lisette wasn't with me. When you turn somebody, you get some of the memory. Bits by bits, It can go really quickly or it can come slowly. But you get their memories, and you can feel things that they felt during those memories, and it's just a few, but significant ones to them. And I have some of yours. And I can completely pretend that I don't, if you want me to, but
I
I still will.
don't really have anything to hide at this point.
No?
I think
I think you've been very open with me. I just think... I'm sorry for the way things played out for you. It's never easy to have someone you care about leave. And I can tell just how deeply you cared for your friend.
it's... You say friend so suspiciously.
Not suspiciously, I just... From how it seems to me, you had something a little bit more...
Tender?
Yes, tender than friendship. Something a lot more emotional, and something that would lead to it being a lot more painful when that friend left. And if you do wish to keep looking for that friend, I really hope you get to find them.
So do I. It's
At the very least,
the
a bit
only
of
thing
closure would
keeping
be
me
nice for
sane.
you.
Yeah.
Closure on whatever it was. How you feel about it.
At least knowing that he's not dead would be nice.
I doubt he is.
As do I, but what if he... I mean, I tried to leave and look where I ended up.
Yeah, but this isn't the typical path for somebody who's out traveling, you know? Like, I left, and while it wasn't me leaving willingly, I still left, and despite the recent attack, I've been on my own for about 5 years. I've not had a friend or a guardian to watch over me, and I've made it pretty well. And I'd argue that most who leave with a bit of money in their pocket are pretty okay.
Honestly, I don't know how much money he left with.
Money or skill set
I hope.
work. If he has basic skills, he'd be able to join up for most places to work. He'd be able to work as a blacksmith or even a farmer. It's not that hard of a job to do. He'd find a place to make a bit more money before continuing on. That's what most people who don't have a lot in their pocket tend to do.
Yeah. Don't think what he wanted was to settle down. He always talked about exploring the world, and I hope he hasn't lost that.
I hope he hasn't. How do you feel about traveling like that? Is that something that you wanted to? Or is it something you only wanted later on?
I still don't really want it, but if it's the only way I can find him, then sure.
It's been 3 years. Maybe he's seen all he wanted to.
Maybe. Maybe
Or-
he's found that the world isn't that interesting.
Yeah. I think, for now, this is good. Okay?
I think it's safe to go.
I think it's safe to go.
Safe to go.
I think it's been long
Okay.
enough. I think you need to be careful. If you need blood, then if you hold a bottle in one hand and kill an animal in the other, it will fill the bottle. Then you can use it for later, you get more out of it. So,
Okay.
get yourself some bottles and do that for a bit, and then you'll be all good. You know where to find me. If you feel some heavy level of distress, I'm sure I'll feel it too, and you can come straight here.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go out the quick way?
Yeah.
Mm.
Pretend like, okay. Bye.
Now, see, if I was the invisible person, I would flick that now.
Yeah.
Now that I've flicked it back and I.
What was the punch for? Jeez, guys. It's only me.
Did you get punched?
No, someone tried to, though.
Oh, I wasn't trying to punch you. I was pointing.
No.
I didn't know if you. I couldn't see you, so I didn't know where you were. I knew it was you though.
Well, duh. No one else has the level of mischief that I have. What was that? What were you talking with Hal and Charlotte about?
I don't know what Charlotte came here for.
That's whatever Charlotte and Malcolm are doing. I don't know where they went.
I see. Okay.
How was your day?
Great. How's yours?
Pretty good.
You been busy?
Yeah. But also not. It's like it comes and it goes. There's like a busy section and then it's like, well, now I've done nothing for like what? I don't know what time it is, so I don't know how long it's been.
I see. I got a diamond block and that's about it.
Ooh.
I already had the diamond block. It's not that special.
Well, I can still be proud of your recovering riches.
Thanks. I got it before they burnt my house down.
You know about that.
I watched them do it.
Oh, well, how'd that make you feel?
How do you think that made me feel?
Well, yeah, but it's good to talk about it.
Is it? Is it really? Good to talk about it? Really?
Yes.
Alright.
It's better than bottling it up.
It would be good to get it off your chest. It's bothering you.
I don't think it makes a difference. Besides, you gotta be careful who you share things with.
Well, that's occasionally true, but if you like, we could go somewhere private if you want.
Good. I'd rather not talk about how I feel right now. I think currently it's not a priority to anybody, so...
It's a priority to me.
Is it actually?
Cross my heart. I'd say hope to die. Well, yeah, hope to die. I don't consider myself as dead.
Well, don't die for it. Gosh, it's not that big of a deal. It just annoyed me. It just made me angry. But it's fine.
Yeah.
I can take things away from Rabbit just as fast as Rabbit can take things away from me. If not faster. So... it's fine.
How long is that going to... When is that going to end?
What?
Whatever. How did that even start?
Eye for an eye, leg for a leg.
I don't know. Whenever Rabbit stops chasing me down with axes and burning my houses down, guys.
So if he stopped, you'd stop?
No, I'm gonna even first. He started it. I'm not going out on a loss. But I'm already even, so it's fine. If he stopped right now, I'd stop right now.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that good? Am I
It
being
doesn't matter if
good?
it's what I want to hear. Yeah. Well, yeah, mostly.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
As long
Well.
as we all get out of here alive, we can figure most of it out.
Yeah. Well. Let's see how that goes, considering the fact that Rabbit said he won't let me out alive, and did say that he would continue to murder me over and over again, as if the first time wasn't enough. So. But yeah, sure, let's ask me if I'm gonna stop it. Uh-huh.
I've dealt my threats to him. I didn't know that part, but I've done my dues.
Well, I appreciate you giving the threats. I just don't know if he's actually that scared by any of us. Your threats are probably just empty.
Considering he's already been clawed into twice,
And I did one of them.
True.
I assume he'd be a little bit more malleable, or at least willing to talk. Or stop it, I mean. If he doesn't, then he's got what's coming to him.
Well, I think he's got what's coming to him anyway. I think he should be very satisfied with how that all went. So.
I wouldn't say that just yet. I don't know the details, but he seemed more docile today than ever.
He did. He even apologized to me for... you gotta explore that, yeah.
Nah, I don't need to explore it that much. It's just different. I shouldn't expect it. I don't
yeah,
like to stir.
He even apologized for pushing me down the crypt, which was nice, but by this point, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I think we've done worse.
I think so too, but
I
don't
think
know.
there's always a chance to be better, though.
I just want to leave. I don't care about being something better in terms of whatever Rabbit has an issue with me for. I just want to leave. I don't care if Rabbit leaves or if Rabbit dies. I just want to go myself. I want to do the things that you said.
A lot of us share the same sentiments.
So
I think
we should speed it up, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't here when it happened. Not that I know where you were, but Haley also came by to broker peace. None of us talked to her. We snuck out the side door.
I don't want to speak to Haley. I want her to leave the vampires alone. I don't. Who's letting her into the cathedral? I thought I had a safe space.
She wasn't allowed in. She stood outside the door like a solicitor.
Yep. She was not allowed
I don't
in.
know
She's
someone-
not welcome
That's not
here.
true.
Honestly.
She came in. I heard her in the house. The house.
She
the
came
cathedral.
in.
If she came in, that's more of a problem because
She came in.
Never...
She was over here with Teddy. They were talking. They were chatting.
Oh, yeah,
Teddy.
I remember.
Ugh.
Of course it's Teddy.
Don't blame Teddy.
Ugh.
Teddy doesn't know any better.
Oh,
Teddy doesn't get
I'm
it.
trying with Teddy. She's very convincing to drop certain topics. I'm trying.
well, if you're doing your best with her, that's all we can really ask for.
I'll have a conversation with her later. I wanted to talk to her later anyway, so I don't know. I told Teddy not to come here anyway, because let's be so brutally honest here. It's not like we're really wanted. So I told her not to come, and I don't know why she did anyway. She's putting herself online for somebody like Haley. It's not worth it, in my humble opinion.
No, I don't.
Haley's not worth a lot, no. But again, know that I want you here.
You went out of what, 9?
You need a safe space. And if this was your safe space, it can stay that way. If I had an issue with you, I probably would have expressed it vocally, which probably wouldn't mean a lot.
I understand that you think that that is in any way reassuring, Lisette, but I'm also not blind. I'm not dumb. No matter what you think, I'm not dumb.
Well, I don't think you're dumb.
Right. Sure you
In
don't.
fact, you are quite the intellectual. I wouldn't have turned you, and I wouldn't have decided.
Right.
If I thought you were incompetent, I probably would have said it already. And I don't. In fact, I think you have a brilliant mind.
Mm. Then why'd you destroy all our things? Specifically just mine and Teddy's. What did we do?
It's less of a conversation about what you guys did, more of a conversation about something that happened in my past.
That we're now dealing with the consequences of?
I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying. And if you want an explanation, I can give you an explanation.
Not in front of us. I get that, yeah.
But again, I leave that choice up to you. I know I haven't seen
Can
you in a
close the
while.
door?
You haven't seen me
Have
in a
you?
while.
Are you taking care of yourself?
Do you think I'm taking care of myself?
Well, it'd just be nice to get a verbal confirmation. You're eating, you're doing all right.
I'm eating really well. I'm doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I leave that up to you then, if you're willing to hear me out.
I'm willing to hear you out. Privately.
No, you can bring someone with you if you like.
I don't know. It's your business, Lisette. It's whatever's going on with you. It's whatever you've got going on wrong. So, whatever you want to do.
Well, I'd prefer if the conversation, if it made you feel more comfortable having someone you knew.
I don't know what would make me feel comfortable, Lisette. I've not felt comfortable since before I arrived here, let alone within this group of people. Every time I feel comfortable, I get told something new about this group of people and how they feel about me. Something that makes me immediately stop feeling comfortable. So, God forbid, I don't know how to feel comfortable. If it makes you feel comfortable, then let's do what makes you feel comfortable. There isn't a comfortable for me. It's just what is and what isn't. We'll do what you want. We'll do what everybody else wants. It's fine. Okay? Is that good enough?
It'll be fine, but I urge you to prioritize yourself.
Mm-hmm. You keep saying that. Are we talking or are we not talking?
We're talking. If you want me to be taking charge in this, yes, I would like to have a conversation with you.
Great. Let's stop being wishy-washy about it and let's go somewhere. What? What could you possibly have to say about all of whatever that impacts why not only am I getting backlash from you and my things destroyed and taken and removed and whatever, but Teddy, who did nothing to you? What's your excuse?
I think it's been building since I've been here. Something of my past catching up to me. I am not a good sire. I never learned how to be one. My first fledgling, well, a lot of things happened. Long story short, she got corrupted by her powers. And I was naive at the time. I didn't think that turning someone would bring out whatever happened with her. And I've been trying to get better at being more open, being kinder. But when I had locked myself away in my room, all I could hear were voices, and hers stood out against everyone's, and she wouldn't let anything go to rest. Every moment I tried to get away from, to put behind me, she'd bring up and throw in my face. And sometimes I can see her in you, and I'm not sure how to navigate that. It's a part of my past that I would prefer not to revisit or have happen again. And while I was hearing her voice, she was talking about you and saying any mean thing she could think of. And I couldn't listen to it, and in my anger, I destroyed the beds that I had made for you and Teddy. And I sat there hoping that would alleviate her voice.
And did it?
For a bit. It stopped for a bit. But I don't think that was the issue. I think digging up that part of myself, talking about it, has brought back everything I tried to repress. And I've been taking it out on the wrong people. You and Teddy did nothing wrong, and just because I am stuck with my past doesn't mean I should have brought you into it.
You shouldn't.
And I'm hoping, maybe, to be more present as a sire, and, well, I didn't want to make you feel like I didn't want you. I made that decision when I turned you, that I did want you to stay by my side.
Right.
And I don't know if anyone told you this, but being a fledgling of mine, you have a lot of heightened emotions. Things
Right.
that you don't think you'd be angry about, usually you find yourself livid. I only found this out recently. Tawny was mentioning it. They've been making up strategies and trying to help anyone in my sire line with dealing with what I can only assume to be part of my issues, to put it bluntly.
Right. So then why has nobody spoken to me, the only person in your sire line that is actually displaying any emotion? Why am I the last to learn about every single thing? Why is it always me who's the last to be told about things?
I didn't even know about this until just today. I've never sired fledglings. I didn't know that was part of the bond. Like, I knew about, like, the memories. Sometimes I'd get glimpses of things, but...
You should have known about it. You should have been told about it. How old are you to not know about it? Out of everybody, you should be the most informed here. You have the best
about
resources.
Fledglings?
Yes, about all of it. About the emotions.
I've never sired a fledgling for more than one night. My first fledgling, officially, was Tawny.
Right. I'm
not Juke. Juke's been sired. Juke has fledglings. I don't know about these things as well as she does. And I'm trying to figure things out and trying to be stable. It's really hard. I don't know what I should be doing.
Just be talking to me. Not running off with Malcolm all the time.
If I can agree to that. I'll do that. It's been a little bit hard to find you, and well, the last time I saw
not to be
you
found.
were you've been doing a pretty good job at it, and I don't want to force you to have conversations with me if you don't want that. But the avenue's open on my end.
Conversation. You're open to conversation. Is that...
I am.
Are you going to be honest with me in conversation? Or do I truly have to worry about you lying to me too, like everybody else? Or are you going to baby me, like everybody else?
I don't have any fond reason or any reason to baby you. You are a grown woman. Just because you're new to vampirism doesn't mean you should be coddled.
I was babied before I was a vampire by people. You wouldn't be the first to do it, mistress.
Did I tell you to call me that?
You did. As Teddy and Tawny as my witnesses. You did. And I'm going to now.
Huh.
I assume that's what you'd prefer. The position
I
above.
get wanting familiarity, but call me whatever you'd like. Sure, mistress is familiar. Mistress is something I've heard all of my life. But my fledglings aren't going to stay fledglings forever. You are growing, you are getting powerful. I don't need a title if we are to be equals.
Did she call you it?
She never knew me as Lady of the Manor. I never told her because, well, I wanted to be just another person, another human. I saw her as an equal, but, well, I don't even know how to describe what we were.
Well, you don't have to. I can probably just sit with what I have on that. It's a lot to take in already. But one thing. If you want us as equals and you don't see me as some dumb mistake that you've made, then why did you turn Malcolm and not tell any of us? Why didn't you at least speak to me and Tawny? Would have liked to have known before you took someone else under your wing who now probably requires your attention a lot more than I do.
It's not that long of a story. I feel like saying it's a long story is counterproductive. I like Malcolm. I like Tawny. I like you. I like Gray. I don't want to see any of you guys perish if we were to have a fight or a war with the humans. And I turned Malcolm on the condition that, should he ever get out of hand, we both agreed that I would kill him. That's our promise, and that's why I can trust that he wouldn't do anything.
Right, but why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you trust us? The last you were telling me, Lisette, is that Malcolm is some horrible person who doesn't deserve this level of acceptance, that we shouldn't invite him in. And then next minute after that, you're turning him and defending it and saying you won't regret doing that. And it's just not a big deal. And after you went behind all of our backs to do that, when I thought we were all on the same page. Do you know how confusing that is? Everybody tells me everything last. I learn every single thing last. I'm the least considered person here in that aspect. And then everyone sits here and acts like I'm some violent, evil person for the fact that I'm spiteful towards Rabbit, who plunged an axe into the back of my head not that long ago.
When?
I don't know, like a week ago, and I've just been avoiding everybody since. It's healed now, obviously. I'm a vampire. It heals.
He
Wait.
plunged an axe into you.
Mm-hmm. He told me that he was not going to let me leave here and that he debated it, but he's decided that no matter what, I'm not allowed to get out, and he's going to just hunt me down. So, that's why it's so insane when I come back, and everybody's just down there asking me questions about what I'm gonna do, and acting as if I'm in the wrong for it. I'm not. I haven't done anything to him other than dislike his name. It's not my fault that man's a 20-something-year-old baby. I even apologized to him. Not that long ago. I apologized to him for how I was acting. I apologized for throwing an egg at him.
He never gave you an apology back, did he?
He didn't even acknowledge my apology. He just said,
I know everyone's been talking about being on good terms and trying to figure something out. I was not a part of that conversation. My feelings remain the same as they were when he attacked me.
When did he attack you?
In the windmill.
Oh yeah, when I clawed his neck out. That felt good.
All I remember is swinging and then just an all-out attack from everyone, but I know for certain that Rabbit was only attacking me.
Right.
And I know that because when I was in that cobweb, he was about to kill me. And I'm grateful that when he fell, you were there.
I'm grateful to have helped.
I don't want to assume that it was because I was trapped. I won't assume that. But I am grateful for what you did there, and well, I wanted to tell you that. Honestly.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate the honesty. If it is honest, I don't know really how to tell. But I'll take your word for it. I honestly would do it again to defend you, regardless of how I feel. In terms of trust and stability. I can suck up me and Rabbit both getting out and just never interacting or whatever. Or even being on just civilized terms. But I can't accept the people that are claiming that they want to be a family with me and that they want a life with me talking to me about it as if I've done something that I shouldn't have by defending myself.
If we're a family, then we're one messed up family.
That's what everyone keeps saying to me, that we're all gonna, have a future and I don't know, something to actually try to live for once. So maybe I was an idiot for believing that, but it sounded nice.
I don't know if all of us are going to be this big, happy family, as Jukso likes to say. I mean, a lot of us probably already have families.
Yeah.
Maybe some of us don't. I think it's not impossible, but it's gonna take a lot more than a week for anyone to be on the same page with that.
I just want to feel safe, Lisette.
And all I can do, I can only offer you the protection that you offered me.
Yeah. Well, my protection stands.
I do, however, I do want to learn how to sire. Tawny seems self-sufficient. I know you've been dealing with Teddy and, well, if I haven't been much of a sire, you said it before, I've never really taught you what you should be doing.
It's fine, I'm picking it up well.
No, like I said, I'm open to being honest, and if you need any support, you can ask me.
Thanks, I appreciate it. How did you guys figure out who was turned earlier?
I had asked Hal. Earlier I had two suspicions. I thought it might have been Hal or maybe Erebus. I hadn't, like, Rabbit I saw at the town, and Charlotte, I don't think anyone would turn. I know Tawny wouldn't, and they're the closest, so I had a suspicion it might be Erebus, and according to Hal it was, but
Right. Okay.
I just don't know the reasons.
How do you feel about that?
I'm sure if there's an explanation, it would be important to hear. I'm not on the best terms with Erebus. Last time I talked to him, he accused me of hunting people for sport.
He did tell me you said that, yeah.
Yeah, he missed the knot in that conversation. I mean, it's not an uncommon hobby or pastime among vampiric nobles, but my father always said it was brutish and unbecoming of my status. But that's more of a my father, my rules thing.
Right. Well, okay. Well, that's great.
Nick doesn't sound that great. What is it?
Are you gonna be mad at me?
Depends on what you're about to tell me. If I'm mad, I would let you know. I wouldn't raise my voice. But I think there's nothing worse you can tell me than what's already happened today.
I turned Erebus.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
He asked, and he begged. He was very enthusiastic, and I went over the responsibility of it. I told him what happens. I told him that he'd die. He said he still wanted it, and that he didn't understand why people were upset at the idea, and that he would prefer to be turned than to not be. And I turned him.
Could you hear his heartbeat at all? I know heartbeats tend to speed up if humans are lying and or nervous. I don't know if you could pick up on that.
He wasn't nervous or lying. He was excited. I could feel it.
Why are all of the humans so wishy-washy with their stances on things?
Well, the last time I spoke to Erebus alone, he apologized for attacking me. We had a conversation about it. I could tell that he's never apologized to someone before, so I led him through it. Told him exactly how. I asked him what he was apologizing for, and I made him take that responsibility, and he took it. And I bit him then to see how he'd react. And he jumped, and he was frightened. He knew what it felt like to be bit. He knew what it felt like to have blood drained from you. I kind of taunted him a bit about it. I was being a little bit mean.
I mean, he did attack you, and he's been nothing but spiteful to the vampires. I feel like it's a little bit of karma there.
So I was just testing, really, to see how he'd be. And he, after watching him for the following weeks, he did seem genuinely remorseful. And he was making the effort to be around me. It was obvious he wasn't afraid. And during that conversation, he was curious about it. And I told him I was open to talk about it whenever. And I told him a bit of how it felt for me and how I felt about being turned. And he seemed interested. But I didn't turn him then. Huh?
How you felt about being turned?
How I felt about it when I found out about it. That I felt a little bit confused and conflicted, but I very quickly realised how much I would enjoy it, and that I was grateful for it, and that I wouldn't go back. I made that very clear that I enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoy getting to be this. And he was interested. He seemed interested. So I kind of let it sit as an idea for a while, and he's had time to process it, and he's had time to process what a vampire actually is, because I told him what one actually is. And I know that I should have spoken to the group about it. But in all honesty, I was feeling very spiteful towards the fact that you hadn't told us about Malcolm. And I thought...
I don't blame you for that one. I had intended to talk about it, but I assume you would have preferred if I had mentioned it before.
I would have.
And honestly, I understand why you wouldn't mention anything.
I didn't want people to... It was in the moment. We'd run into each other. It was unfortunate. It was just... We'd bumped into each other, and we were talking about it again, and he said directly he didn't understand why anybody had an issue with it. He didn't understand why people were against it. He said that he would enjoy the benefits that I explained, and that he was okay with, the
I guess
dying.
it would fix his vision.
I didn't ask him if it fixed his vision.
I probably did.
It should have. He was seeing perfectly fine in the cave when we were
Is it...
running.
May I have a conversation with him at some point?
I would prefer if you didn't before I did.
Okay.
I would like to speak to him sooner rather than later, because I need to know what he's doing and who he's telling, because he made it seem like he wanted this to be kept completely private.
Alright.
I ask that you don't tell people that I turned him. I don't want more reason for Rabbit to try to kill me if Rabbit thinks that this was anything but me looking out for a friend.
I won't say anything.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
May... How do you... May I touch you?
Yeah?
You're a good fledgling. I hope you know that. And I haven't been super around. I think it's a learning curve for everyone. And like I said, if you ever find any difficulties with your emotions or anything, I might not be the best person to talk to. I'm still figuring out my own. But it might be better to talk about it.
With
Or
feelings?
Yeah.
I
don't...
Hold on, I'm
Is there...
literally starving. Yeah?
Is there something wrong with that? I mean...
No.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna pressure you to... I just thought maybe... If I knew a little bit more about what traits have been passed down to my fledglings, aside from just anger, I think that's the only thing Tawny mentioned.
Right.
Anger is an emotion that's consistent. It's... Before coming here, I've only really felt heavy anger once. When I did, I took somebody's life.
Oh.
I was jealous and I was bitter. I'd lost everything and been replaced in every single way. I had the person someone I'd cared for deeply, taken from me and replaced with a different, better version of me, I guess, and I was cast away.
Girl.
Yeah.
Right?
I assume some of those memories were given to you.
Nothing too solidifying on what happened, but I did see someone. I assume that's who you're talking about?
we had a relationship, and it was romantic, and she was a noble woman, and I was simply the help. And while they decorated me and my mother in jewels and paid us handsomely, and they let us stay on the same property as them, we were still just the help. I was raised alongside her to have the same knowledge as her. They led me to believe I'd live a similar life of luxury, and that one day I'd get married and live a life of idleness like they do. And then my mother passed away, and then they found out about me and her. And without my mother there to help keep me safe, they sent me away. They thought that I was doing something to make her be that way. Yeah. They thought it was me, because how could it ever be her? They sent me with enough to live on and a good word so that I wouldn't tell anybody, and sent me off, and I came back like less than a year after, and she was married, and not only was she married, but she had developed a very similar relationship that she had with me, with the new seamstress there, and I caught it, and I just got so angry that I killed her, so that so that she could feel as heartbroken as I did when I'd lost everything. And I know
Eye for an eye.
that's kind of what I go by, and I know I shouldn't have, but I stand by my decision, despite how that may make me seem, and I'd do it again. But I've never felt anger similar to it. I've never felt rage similar to that. I've never felt so deeply betrayed like that, even by things that I should have. And now it's like every little thing that happens to me, every little thing that someone says that's slightly off, maybe would just usually just annoy me, I get so aggressive about it. And I can't help how angry I feel. And I'm trying not to act on it, but it's very hard to.
It's hard.
And then when I don't feel angry, I feel all of my other emotions heighten too. Like, when I'm having fun with people, I'm having so much fun with people. And then when I'm on my own, I feel such a high level of nothingness in my chest that I start to debate whether it's even worth the positives if I feel so negative. I don't want to feel hollow, and then I seek out company, and then I feel...
Company's this place, and it's less than straightforward.
It's a lot, Lisette, and I'm experiencing a lot of emotions consistently, and there's only a very small handful of people who make it calm down. And I'm just trying to keep my cool so that I can leave and figure it out without all this added stress of the border and the beacons and the humans. I want to be able to figure it out, and I want to get to live this life outside of here to do so. And I don't feel like I'm going to be able to.
Well, if we do get out of here, you'd have all the time in the world to figure everything out.
I know. And I would figure it out. I'd be better so that I can have that with you guys, and, well, with most of you guys. I just need to stick it out until I get there, I guess. I don't think there's anything that you can do to help. And honestly, my emotions aren't your responsibility. They never have been, and they never will be. I already felt things pretty heavy. It's just heavier now. But that's not your fault.
The heavier wouldn't it be? I mean, I've hated humans ever since what happened with Annalise. And that rage never went away. This was over maybe 180 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was possible for me to feel emotion. I was always told that vampires, purebloods, don't have emotion.
I see.
And that's what I've believed up until, well, Ravensmere. I guess it's the added stress, but everything that I thought I had solved, I thought I had figured out, has come like rushing back like a tidal wave, and I'm still navigating it, but I don't want things to be any harder for my fledglings. If it is an inherited trait from me, if my anger and hatred seeped into you.
It's something we can navigate, Lisette. You can navigate your emotions and finding them, and I can navigate my own, okay?
Okay.
We can just support each other when we need it. For right now, it's a lot, and no matter what you guys say, for me personally, I would prefer to bottle this up as much as I can until we're out. But if we both do get out, we can help each other navigate everything new and help each other balance it. Okay?
Sounds good.
Good.
I'll leave you to it. I do hope to see you around a little bit more.
I hope to see you around a little bit more too. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for listening. Take care.
You too. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. Look at you. Oh, you look
Kinda
stunning.
different.
You look so good on you. You look so good. You
Thank
know,
you.
white really is your color for your hair. That's so nice.
I know. I feel like it looks good. I haven't been able to see it in a mirror yet, but I think my white hair looks really good.
I think it looks really good. Do you wanna have a meal with me? Do you wanna sit with me and have a meal and talk for a bit?
Yes, I'd love to.
I would love you too. Let's not have a boring meal. Let's go set it up. Let's go set up something nice. Maybe where nobody can see us.
Yes.
How are
That'd be
you
pretty
doing?
nice.
How have you been
All right.
today?
I might be homeless. Well, it's not might. I am homeless now.
Why?
Oh, well, my home is no more.
Oh, did they burn yours down too? Yeah, I'll get him for it. Don't you worry.
No, don't worry. Haley did that.
I'll get Haley for it then.
No. Haley got Rabbit for it.
Oh.
I
Well,
didn't realize telling Haley would make her go crazy, but it did, and...
Well, to be fair, Haley was already going to go crazy because I'd purposefully told Haley that Rabbit had killed me. So that I didn't have to get the blame for Haley's actions. It was a very strategic and smart move so that people don't get mad at me. It's not my emotions that are being let out.
Yes, I suppose. I do have the perfect things for a table here.
You should set that up. You should set it up for a table. I have some lovely little things that would make it look cute all around.
I managed to save the peony you gave me from the fire.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Yes, luckily it was still there.
I appreciate
My rabbit
it.
did die, but
Is this
what
the
can you do?
table? Awfully long, isn't it?
Do you want it shorter?
I prefer to be closer to you. If you'd be so kind as to let me.
How about a fancy table like this? And then that. And then backs to our chairs.
This is very
And
nice.
I have these.
I also have some of those.
I also found these, this flint and steel in my house, and I was like, I don't want anyone robbing me to burn more fires.
Yeah, no, probably not. Let's move this though. It's not as cute.
Yeah, this is my Rena peony. You know, Ender told me these are wedding flowers, apparently.
Wedding flowers? Peonies?
Yeah, that's what Ender said.
I mean, I support that. I think that they'd look lovely at a wedding. I've only ever attended one, so I wouldn't know they didn't use those used roses.
Oh.
But I've brought something for
Never
you,
attended
Teddy.
their wedding.
I brought something for
Yeah?
you. Yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
I know, I thought
Thank
you'd like
you.
it. I thought you'd like having an extra one. I don't know how fond you are of flowers, but I thought you'd like to
Very
have
much.
that.
They're like my favorite thing in the whole world. That's why I study them. Or that's why I started studying them. The motive kind of changed when I,
Yeah.
became a Rosenwood and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you look good with those flowers, so I hope you keep them around and you keep them well looked after. Do you need any food, or are you good for
I
this?
have so much food.
Okay.
I was about to ask you if you wanted any.
I'm close to my last lot, actually. Surprisingly,
well.
being killed by a rabbit really did bring me down. My favorite. Thank you. Sorry, I really enjoy mutton. It's
That's good to know.
It's really lovely compared to all the others.
I mean, fine. I prefer the vials much more, but I'm pretty ambivalent about food.
I prefer mutton and then the vials, which is odd. I don't like the texture, but the taste just makes up for it so much more.
Yes, I suppose that's true. The vials feel a bit more, high class, I suppose.
Yes, I agree. I'd like to talk about you for a bit. I'd like to learn about you.
Yeah. I'd love to learn about you. I mean, we were saying the other day it would be nice to actually get to know each other past everything happening here.
Yeah, and I meant it.
Me too. Feel free to ask me anything you want to know. I'll ask you things too.
Well, I want to know a little bit about you and how you about how you were before you came here with society and with yourself, and you mentioned an orphanage in a conversation, and I just there's so much that I want to know about you.
Well, I guess I could give you the short of the long story. I was found when I was 5, I guess is the best way to describe it. And I ended up being put in the Rosenwood orphanage. The Rosenwoods, they sponsor a lot of stuff, and one of them's an orphanage, and it just so happened I was really into their gardens, and when they visited, they saw that and decided to sponsor me to become an apothecary. Yeah, so that's kind of how I got into that, but I also happen to be the same age as their daughter, so they kind of took me in as like a friend, an assigned friend to her, but also kind of like a lady's maid, but also like an heir without being actually adopted or a ward or legally actually an heir in any way, shape, or form.
I see.
So, yeah, that's that, and I've basically spent my whole life studying plants. kind of as a thank you to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess technically I'm not a Rosenwood, like legally, but
If you are at heart, then that's what matters, right?
yeah.
If that's your family,
That's
then
what
that's
I
your
like to
family.
think. I'd like to carry on their legacy.
Yeah. I'm sure that
So-
you make them incredibly proud.
Thank you. I'm trying my best. It's kind of hard to do here.
I'm sure you're doing amazingly. I'd be proud of you.
Thank you. What about you? How did you said something about, like, having to fit in at noble parties. What got you into dressmaking and hanging out in that kind of scene?
Hold on. I really want some of this mutton. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? How'd I drip blood onto the candle? Teddy.
It's okay.
It's okay. This is fine.
It's alright. I don't mind messy eaters.
It's only the mutton. I promise. I promise. Well, my mother was a dressmaker. She was friends. Well, she became friends because of how often she did the dresses for a noble couple. She consistently made the noblewoman's outfits, and they just became practically inseparable. They were so close. And they ended up letting her have her own house just slightly off their land, so that she was always there when they needed her, and she was always there for them. It was a lovely arrangement, all things considered, considering most of the help typically only get a room. They paid her more than they probably should have at the time, until her skills were so heavily improved, and then she obviously had me. And I've been sewing since I could really hold anything to sew. It was kind of the only thing that I was taught for a while, alongside a noble's education. The noble couple had a daughter, and I would attend her classes because we were pretty similar in age. She was 2 years older than me, and we grew close, obviously, because of consistently being around each other, and we spent a lot of time in those lessons, obviously learning and all of that stuff, while I also on the side learnt practical skills to do with fashion. I was taught fashion history, and I was taught fashion trends and how to predict what's going to come into fashion next. And then my mother was allowed into the social circles.
I see.
She was let to be into balls, but she was never fully accepted into those parties in that area. And then when I obviously started to grow up, I was also allowed into those areas and accepted into those spaces. I started to attend, and that's kind of how I originally got into those circles, because of my mum. And whatever they hosted, I'd attend and I'd go to. And then when my mum passed away and I was no longer welcome, they, under the conditions of my removal, they put in a really good word for me everywhere else. And as far as those people are concerned, I am pretty consistently invited to parties by nobles, as if I'm one of them for the most part, up until it gets to, like, a few drinks in, and then it's, oh, here's the girl who's here only because of someone else who brought her in, and I'm still classed as being lower class than them, so I'm welcome there, and I can drink and I can have fun and I can laugh it off. Of course I can. I know how to fit in. It's just harder to navigate that, I guess, given the fact that I wasn't born into it and I'm not seen fully as one of them, despite how they treat me. That's basically my thing with society.
I relate to that quite a bit. I mean, I was in a similar situation with how the other nobles saw me. Any of the capital nobles were aware of my status. Non-capital, well, less aware. They'd treat me like a noble, but I mean, anyone in the know knew and treated me as a commoner.
I see.
Too bad we didn't bump into each other there at parties and such.
I don't know, maybe we would have gotten much closer much sooner, hey?
Yeah. Honestly, I think you and Ethel would have really hit it off, and we could go in the corner and make fun of everybody else. That's what I spent most of my time doing,
You think
if I
so?
was dragged along. Oh, of course. I mean, honestly, you and Ethel are so similar. The way you guys get a little menacing, a little tease in your eye, go cause chaos.
I hope you see that as a good trait, and not a bad one.
I do. I mean, there's a certain level of, I hold myself in, obviously, a very refined way, but that is because of how I have to compensate for my situation. But I do enjoy it, and honestly, I do enjoy being a menace myself sometimes. I just find it harder to partake.
Listen, I would enjoy introducing you to being more menacing and to have more fun with that sort of stuff. But you take it at your pace.
Well, alright. I'd love to, I don't know, go do some silliness with you. I mean, I still have this.
Oh no,
I
you
kept it
still
on
have
me.
that? I don't even think I still have
Yeah.
mine on me.
Well,
It was a very nice
want-
moment.
I like the joke now.
I liked that you were included on the joke now.
Yes.
Though I do prefer it off. I do prefer the view of your face than the skull. But I like getting to include you in the jokes.
Yes. It feels like a good development, I think.
Me too. I think it's one that leans towards the positive.
I'm so glad we've got to have this moment of calm together.
I'm very glad too.
Feels good after everything that happened.
I know, there's always so much happening here. I enjoy getting to have my moments of peace and calm with you. You're one of the very few that I can find it with.
I do try to bring peace for everybody.
You don't need to.
But I feel like with you, I get to have it for myself as well.
I'm glad we're on the same boat with that. I enjoy when I'm around you. I don't know, I feel a lot more comfortable. And I very, very rarely feel actually comfortable or secure where I am. You really help that.
I'm glad. You make me want to be more adventurous. And more myself.
You make me want to be more careful and more aware. You make me want to be less reckless and, well, you make me want to be considerate. I think you make me better than what I am.
I think you're perfect the way you are. But I think we balance each other out well.
I think we do too. And it really helps that you're just so pretty.
You as well.
You know, you can't just say that every time I say the compliment.
I know, I get flustered and I don't know what to say.
Oh, but look how beautiful you look when you're flustered. It's so cute.
Thank you. I just feel like I say thank you so much, and I don't really have much to say in response, and I want to.
Well, I mean, I'd accept a thank you, but you can't just bounce off of mine. You can't bounce off of what I say. That's cheating.
Okay, well, I think you've got the prettiest rose in your hair, and it complements your eyes very well.
Thank you.
Even before they were red.
Thank you. You should have seen them when they were... Well, you did see them when they were pink. You liked them when they were pink, actually.
I did.
I liked them when they were pink.
I've liked your eyes in every shade. They're quite bright, regardless of the color.
Thank you. I've liked yours in every shade. I love the way that every style you wear and every shade that you have your hair seems to suit you so well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've enjoyed my meal with you.
I've enjoyed it as well.
I hope that we can have
Very
more
romantic.
in the future. It is very
But getting
romantic.
that right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Yay.
intentionally romantic, on my end, at least.
I thought so. I'm not great at picking up these things, I think you can tell, but I mean, you make it pretty obvious, which helps me.
Well, I don't make it that obvious. I don't know. I don't know. I like you. I like being romantic with you.
Me too. I don't think I show it very well, but I want you to know I do.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know. You can do it so much more often if you'd be more available.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't have a house now, so perhaps I could, I don't know.
You can share with
hear you
me.
more.
You can share with
Yeah.
me. I have.
I'm in the one hole of trees.
That's so inconvenient. I'm so sorry.
How did
Switch
you
with
do
me.
this?
Switch with me. Go back over there. I'll stand in the sun.
Are you sure?
It's okay. I can
How did
withstand
we
it for
manage
you.
this?
I don't know. It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
You can stay with me. I have a full tower to myself in the cathedral. I have space for storage, and I have a full floor that I haven't actually done anything with that you can put stuff in, and I have a double bed if you'd be comfortable sharing it with me.
That sounds lovely.
Good, I'll show it to you next time you're up there. You can make yourself comfortable. I'd enjoy sharing the space with you, truly.
Alright, I will move in.
Okay. Good. Is there any of your stuff left in town?
No.
No. No.
I have everything in my pockets now.
We can head over there if you want.
Alright.
Now that the sun's out. So, are we leaving this here? Maybe it can
I
be
feel
out.
like it's a good memoriam spot.
You can leave it as our meetup spot. I wish I had a sign to put down on here.
I could make one.
Yeah, I have like 3 crafting tables. Let's make a sign.
Ta-da.
That's so cute. It's very open. It's very honest.
What am I if not honest?
True. What are you if not honest?
What am I if not honest? That's very
Well,
mean.
I like it. I think it makes it very, very obvious. We could almost just walk into town holding hands at this point.
I don't think anyone would question it.
I don't think they would question it too much either. Though they might attack us. Some
They
of
wouldn't
them.
attack me, and they usually don't attack people standing next to me. I don't know how this has happened.
Ah.
I don't know what
right.
I've done, but I'm like a emotional protective shield to the people I'm with somehow.
Well, then maybe I should definitely be around you a lot more. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think that might be good for
I
me.
mean, the only times you've been attacked is when I'm not anywhere near.
I know. We should spend more time together. Let's head to that cathedral.